Hi everyone, I'm going to explain to you the difference between the lineage and the two-team structure. In fact, with this understanding, you will know why this whole program is totally sustainable and how the company actually kept the income for the growth of the organization. So, okay, let me do this. There's this part of the two-team structure, which is the left and right, and this part called the lineage. Now, what's a lineage? Lineage is actually anyone that you personally referred to the company, and then they start referring I call it the offspring in your organization. Now, that's part of the lineage. So how does that work here? When you sign up, you get an account, and at the same time, there is a lineage chart that they track for you. What happened here is that this left and right organization, and over here is the lineage. Okay, they are the same thing. That's you. Right, when you sign up the first person here, on your lineage chart, you have one here. Now, let's say before you could sign up your second person or refer the second person, there is some, what we call a spillover. That means people from the top and give you, let's say, 2 members here. Right, when you have that, and then you sign your second person. Your second one is here, your left-right structure. Here, number 2 is put here. Before you could bring your number 3, let's say someone there, and then your number 3 comes in. So your number 2 over here is going to come here, okay? And then let's say your 4, 5, and 6 over here. So your 4, 5, and 6 here. There's no limit how many personal referral you can bring into the system. So this is unlimited, and when they come in, they will go into your left or your right. Okay? So now, how do they calculate lineage? And they're using the lineage to help us grow in ranks for promotion. How does that work? So remember, we talked about there's this left-right structure, and then of course this lineage here. So I'm using here to explain how the company actually make this so sustainable. So once you remember, we talked about senior rep, which is, this is senior rep, 30 left and 30 right. Now this 30 left, 30 right, they don't even care who brings into the system, okay? As long as you're 30 left, 30 right, without even looking into lineage, you are a senior rep, okay? And then, as a director, with a 90 left and 90 right here, now, they need to look into your lineage now. Your lineage has to be 140. Okay? So what is this 140? So let's say over here on number 1 here has a total of 120 members. And number 2 brought in 5, number 3 brought in 5, number 4 brought in 10. So if you add that up, that's 140, 141, 142. Now, if you look at the whole organization, if you have 90 left, 90 right, and you look at this and said, I have 142. So you said you are a director? No, that's not the case, because there's one more condition here, which is not more than 90 per line. So what does that mean? So over here on your line 1, right, anyone that comes in here is 120. Maximum for you to count towards your 140 is only 90 from that line. So anything excess, you can't count, and then the rest of the 50 has to come from the rest of the lines. Make sense there? So there is a cap here to help us so that you're not depending on one person to promote in your ranks. Now, once you hit marketing director, here they don't look into your left and right structure anymore. They will look into your lineage, all right, and which is that 400. With this 400, again, this is not more than 200 per line. So that is to say, again, if this number 1 gives you 400 in total, maximum you could count towards your qualification of 400 is only 200 from that line. The rest has to come from the rest. The rest of the 200 has to come from the rest of these lines. Okay, once you hit RMD, and here is actually 900. Now, this is actually not more than 300 per line. So you can see here instantly it's 2 lines, and then now switch to 3 lines, a minimum of 3 lines. So you need at least 3 lines to give you that 900. Once you hit National Marketing Director, here is 1008. this is not more than 600 per line. So again, 3 lines there. And then IMD here is 3,000. And that's not more than 1,000 per line. Okay, so make sense there? Basically, this is a minimum of 3 lines. So if you have 10 lines, each giving you 300, your IMD as well. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And in fact, that is a very brilliant way to structure it so that the company stays sustainable. And that's how they continue to pay all the leaders, and we help them to grow this business throughout the world. Okay, so let's go IMD.